Hello children, from today we will start new chapter aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids. Okay students, so these all compounds aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids are the compounds of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay students, the general formula of aldehydes is CnH2nO and of ketones is CnH2nO and for acid is CnH2nO2 or 2O, CnH2n2O. So this is the formula of carboxylic acid, general formula. This is the general formula for aldehyde, CnH2nO, and this is the general formula of ketones. Okay students, general formula of aldehydes, you can write CnH2n plus 1 CHO in this way also. Okay students, so as you can see that CnH2nO is the formula of aldehydes and also of ketones. So keep one point in your mind, that such organic compounds which are having similar general formula will show functional group isomerism. Functional group isomerism. Okay students, so let's start with this chapter. So these are the compounds, family name with their general or structural formula and the functional group. So students, you can see here that in aldehydes this CO group is present, in ketones this CO group is present, in carboxylic acid this CO group is present, and in acyl derivatives also this CO group is present. Okay, so all such compounds which are having CO group which is also known as carbonyl group. Okay students, so all such compounds which are having CO group are known as carbonyl compounds. Okay, but most of the time when we use this term carbonyl compound, so कार्बोनिल कंपाउंड टर्म जब हम यूज़ करते हैं तो उससे हमारा मतलब जो है वो एल्डिहाइड और कीटोन के साथ होता है. जनरली ये होता है ना कि जब हम कार्बोनिल कंपाउंड कहते हैं तो हमारा मतलब एल्डिहाइड एंड कीटोन से होता है. बट आप यहाँ देख सकते हो कि ऐसे सभी कंपाउंड्स जिनमें CO ग्रुप प्रेजेंट है उन्हें हम कार्बोनिल कंपाउंड्स कह सकते हैं क्योंकि सभी में कार्बोनिल ग्रुप प्रेजेंट है. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, so in aldehydes this carbonyl group is attached with one alkyl and one hydrogen. This carbonyl group is attached with one alkyl group and one hydrogen atom. Okay, only one aldehyde, formaldehyde is there in which 2H are present. Okay students, and in ketones carbonyl group is attached with two alkyl groups. Carbonyl carbon is attached with two alkyl group. So these alkyl groups can be similar or can be different also. Okay, so this is the general representation of aldehyde and ketones. Then classification of aldehydes. So aldehydes can be divided as aliphatic aldehydes. So such aldehydes which are having open chain structures are known as aliphatic aldehydes. Then aromatic aldehydes. So aldehydes which are having at least one benzene ring in their structures are known as aromatic aldehydes. Okay students, so all these aldehydes which are given here are having one benzene ring with them. So these all are aromatic aldehydes. Then after this, classification of ketones. So as you can see, first is symmetrical ketones. So symmetrical ketones are the ketones in which this carbonyl group is attached with similar groups. Carbonyl group is attached with similar alkyl or aryl groups. Okay, so in this ketone, both the groups which are attached with CO group are methyl groups. So this is an example of symmetrical ketone. This is also a symmetrical ketone. Then unsymmetrical ketones. In these ketones, this carbonyl group is attached with different chains or with chain and aromatic ring or different aromatic ring. Okay, students. So such ketones will be known as unsymmetrical ketones. Now next type of ketones, aliphatic ketones. So ketones which are having chain structures, open chain structures, are known as aliphatic ketones. For example, this first one, diethyl ketone. Okay, students. Then nomenclature of aldehyde and ketones. So we will discuss only IUPAC naming of aldehyde and ketones. Okay, students. So in IUPAC naming of aldehydes, we use suffix -al. Okay, students. And this aldehydic functional group is always present in terminal position in a structure of a compound. Okay, it cannot be found in between the carbon chain. It will be always present in terminal position. So for example, this compound, okay, students. So in this aldehyde, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are present. So 4 carbon alkane is known as butane. Okay, and this E will be displaced with al. So name will be butanal. Okay, why this E is displaced? Because this suffix is having a vowel with it in its starting. So this will be displaced with al, and the name of this aldehyde will be butanal. Okay, students. One more example. So as in this example, you can see aldehyde group is present here. So this will be the first carbon, first, second, and then you can move to any side, to this side, to this side, or this straight side. Okay, because all these sides are having same structure. So you can move to any side, 1, 2, 3. So I taken this side. This is the longest chain, and this second carbon is having 2 methyl group attached with it. Okay, so the name of this aldehyde will be 2,2-dimethyl propanol. Okay, students. Now naming of ketones. So in ketones we use suffix -one, and functional group of ketone is C double bond O. So as you can see from here that this carbonyl carbon is having 2 free valencies. So this group will be always present in between the chain. It cannot be exist in terminal position. Okay, so the first example, this नंबरिंग विल बी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दिस साइड, क्योंकि इधर से जब हम नंबरिंग करेंगे तो ये CO ग्रुप हमें जल्दी मिल जाता है. सो 1, 2, 3, 4. सो फॉर 4 कार्बन रूट वर्ड इज ब्यूटेन. सेकेंड पोजीशन पे फंक्शनल ग्रुप है 2-on. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, कार्बोनिल डेरिवेटिव ऑफ ब्यूटेन. तो यहाँ पर ब्यूटेन का ई यूज़ नहीं होगा. क्यों यूज़ नहीं करेंगे? क्योंकि यहाँ पर भी वोवेल है स्टार्टिंग टर्म. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, सो यहाँ पर भी 2 टर्म्स ई को नहीं यूज़ करेंगे. देन वन मोर एग्जाम्पल. This is, so numbering will be start from this side only. क्यों? क्योंकि इधर से भी थर्ड पे आ रहा है और इधर से भी थर्ड पे आ रहा है, बट जब हम इधर से नंबर देंगे तो हमें मिथाइल ग्रुप की पोजीशन भी जल्दी मिल रही है, ठीक है। तो 1 2 3 4 5, सो टोटल कार्बन्स ऑफ 5, सो 10 10, third carbon with functional group 3 on, and the second carbon is having methyl group, so 2 methyl. Okay students, so in this way we will name aldehyde and ketones. Now next heading is isomerism in aldehyde and ketones. Okay, so aldehyde and ketones are showing isomerism, different type of isomerism. So in different this different type of isomerism, the first is chain isomerism. So as you know that in chain isomerism, the related isomers are having a different carbon chain. Okay, for example C4H8O. So we can draw two different structures, two different chain structure of this particular molecular formula. In the first structure, all 4 carbons are present in a form of a straight chain, and in second structure we are having one side chain of 1 carbon. Okay students, so this is the isoform and this is the normal form for this particular molecular formula. So 2 chain isomers are possible for C4H8O. Okay, so these two are having difference in their carbon chain, so these two are chain isomers. Okay, next is position isomerism. Position isomerism will be shown by ketone only. Okay, because aldehyde group is always present in terminal position, so it will be shown by ketone only. And ketones में क्या होगा, जब फंक्शनल ग्रुप CO जो है ना वो डिफरेंट पोजीशन पर होगा तो पोजीशन आइसोमेरिज्म शो होगा. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, फॉर एग्जांपल C5H10O पेंटेनोन. सो इस पेंटेनोन का जब हम स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ करेंगे तो हम CO ग्रुप को सेकेंड कार्बन या थर्ड कार्बन, सेकेंड पोजीशन या थर्ड पोजीशन दोनों जगह रख सकते हैं. तो इट विल बी pentane 2 on and this is pentane 3 on. So difference in the position of functional group, it is present at second position and this is at third position. So these two will be position isomers for C5H10O. Okay students, and aldehyde will not show position isomers. The next is functional isomerism or functional group isomerism. So in this isomerism, related isomers belongs to different homologous series. Okay, as you can see here, the C3H6O is showing two different compounds. The first is propanol and second is propane 2-on. So this is having CO as functional group, ketonic group as functional group, and this is having aldehyde group as functional group. Okay, so there is difference in functional group. So these two are functional group isomers of each other. Okay students, then structure and nature of carbonyl group. So from here you can see this carbonyl carbon C double bond O. Okay, so this carbonyl carbon is sp2 hybridized. Its hybridization is sp2 hybridization. Why you can say that, how can you say that this is sp2 hybrid carbon? Because it is attached with doubly bond with oxygen, with the help of double bond with oxygen. So this carbon will be sp2 hybrid carbon. So sp2 hybrid carbon, and it is having 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals, 1 2 and 3. Okay students, so one sp2 hybrid orbital is overlapping with s orbital of hydrogen. Okay, s orbital of hydrogen, and other sp2 hybrid orbital is overlapping with p orbital, or you can say sp3 orbital of carbon or s orbital of hydrogen. Okay, so if it is some alkyl group, so this carbon will have sp3 hybrid orbital, and in that condition this sp2 will overlap with sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon. Okay, but if this is H atom here, then this orbital will be s orbital. Okay students, so these two sp2 are overlapping with these two orbital, and one more sp2 of this carbon is overlapping with p orbital of oxygen. Okay, so this is a sigma bond, this is a sigma bond, and this is a sigma bond, and this is the pi bond. Okay, and in the formation of this pi bond, p orbital of oxygen and one anhybrid orbital of this carbon, anhybrid orbital, is overlapping sideways. So formation of this pi bond is taking place. Okay students, so this carbonyl group is having total 1 2 3 sigma bond around it and one pi bond, okay, between carbon and oxygen. Okay students, so this is the structure of carbonyl group is given here. These all bond angles are 120. It means the structure of this carbonyl group is trigonal planar. Okay students, and this central carbon is sp2 hybridized, sp2 hybridized. This can be hydrogen, and this will be alkyl group in case of aldehyde, or these two both, this also can be hydrogen if this is formaldehyde, and these two will be R if this is a ketone. Okay students, so in this way this is the structure of carbonyl group, and this relation, carbon and oxygen relation, is polar in nature because these two are having different amount of electronegativity. Okay, so delocalization of pi electron, delocalization of this pi electron will take place towards the oxygen only, towards the oxygen only, and after this delocalization, this carbon will have partial positive charge, and this oxygen will have partial negative charge. Okay, it means this carbon oxygen relation is polar in nature. Okay students, thank you very much. In the example of this aldehyde butanol, please take this CH2 as CH3. So the structure should be CH3 CH2 CH2 COH. Okay students, thank you.